How many missions have begun like this lately? I think there's some dialogue to...
Ricardo,
there we go.
Medical. Did you manage to get to comms?
I'm here, but I was too late. Apollo's recovered from the reactor purge and locked out external comms again.
Damn it. So why'd you send me here?
Plan B, Red. See, before I left, the system showed a ship approaching Sevastopol. I think it's the Anisadora. Marlow managed to send out his auto codes to call it in while comms were temporarily open.
We've got to get to it. Is it docking?
No, but it's in a holding position nearby. Head for the ambulance bay. The shuttles are really short range, but they'll make it.
Got it.
Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to Alien Isolation. Last time we finished the last good mission in the game. Why is the xenomorph snarl coming from there? That's not correct. Anyway, we finished the last good mission in the game, which was freaking amazing. The, climactic sequence where we were trying to power up the reactor. No, we were trying to purge the reactor. There we go. I can see my commentary is getting off to a great start this time. But yeah, we went through the alien nest that they made in the basement of that place, and it was freaky and awesome, and I loved it. And now, here's where I start complaining about the game. Well, first of all, before I get too into complaining about this game, let's just go for the frickin' Anisadora. We gotta get back into the hospital, the medical bay, and take an ambulance shuttle over there. Before we do, though, there should be new areas we can access, or at least a new area we can access using, this is the wrong way, using the frickin' gas mask. There was a cloud of gas room in Seegson Synthetics, down in the area, by the warehouse where we got the compression cylinder, and there's a Nostromo log in there, apparently, or at least we saw the Nostromo's name on a screen, and I'm interested to check that out, but unfortunately, in order to check it out, I have to backtrack all that way there, so hopefully I'll be allowed to go there first. I'm hoping the game didn't expect me to backtrack to it, back in, what was that mission? I don't even remember what freaking mission that was. That's where we need to go, according to the motion tracker, but I'm gonna head out of the way a little bit. Oh yeah, mission 10? No, 12. There we go, 12. It's hard to remember the mission numbers in this game, especially when they don't show them on screen. So yeah, I am allowed to do this, right? Just go down and see what this is. I'm gonna be backtracking a long way, so it's gonna be a little while before we get to the meat of this mission, but I think it's okay, because I think the meat of this mission is really short, so I don't mind this at all. Sevastopol Psymed Tower. Aliens down here with me, so we're gonna have to deal with it as well, because last time we found out that the xenomorph has actually made a whole entire nest down at the base of the reactor, as I mentioned before, but it means that there are plenty more xenomorphs where that first one came from, so now the xenomorph is back. I could have just said that, and that was enough, but no, I needed to attach that whole explanation because it was very necessary. Xenomorph's still chilling in the vents. I'm just gonna let it stay there. I'm gonna... What's that green symbol there? What's that? Decent Synthetics. Oh, was that the "you are here" symbol? You know, the universal "you are here"? Hey, remember this? We crossed along this in Mission 12. That was cool. That was actually a pretty fun mission, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I was worried that the alien would be right here, but it's fine. Now we call the elevator, we wait for a little while, and we hope the alien does not drop down the vents right now. Seems like it's gone. Last time this thing picked anything up was 36.36 meters away, or whatever the measurement for that thing is. Synthetic storage, this is where the thing is. It is cool that you can genuinely backtrack through all these areas, though. I wonder what a 100% playthrough this game would look like. Are there any speedruns? It's the same place. There should be a save right here. Yeah, I wasn't worried about not saving up there. Remember this filler mission place? Where you had to go collect the compression... Hey, wait a minute! Is it broken again? Didn't we put a second one in? I'm sure that's fine. Let's just calmly go this way. If need be, we can do the alien cheese trick here. Why hasn't the alien taken any of these people? I guess because the previous one was so, trained on us that it didn't even care. Yeah, that first alien was, the dominant one. Out and away from the nest, hunting new victims to build it up more. And then, there were a bunch of, new, I guess, newborn aliens down at the nest. I don't know. I don't really know how the xenomorphs use their nests. Because I think that wasn't explored in the first Alien movie. It wasn't Aliens, and sadly I've not seen Aliens in quite a long time, so. Okay, it's right up here is the gassy room. Behind? Yep, indeed. We probably could have run in and listened to this beforehand. I just wanted to do it now because, you know, why not? I wanted to do it properly.
Hughes, it's Ransom. I just got your query. Yes, I have been in our transmission room.
Haven't we heard this before?
Decrypting. I'm looking for crew logs that passed through Sevastopol a while ago.
We've heard this dialogue from Ransom before. It was on a different audio log. Oh, that's a tiny fire extinguisher.
From the edge of Thetis before a ship started its trip home. Nothing that's gonna break anything.
Okay, nothing that's gonna break anything, huh?
System. Reveling's giving me a list of stuff she says needs doing. Says Mother's not gonna let us hit the gas if we don't fix the secondary load unit. Hell of a lot of work for a routine flight. Dallas, if you somehow found the time in your schedule to listen in on this, Brett and me, we're doing double time. If you don't come good with a bonus, we'll be taking you to the Union.
Cool, so it just gives some kind of new information on the Nostromo crew. There's mainly probably there for fans of the original movie. This book does actually say words, doesn't it? I think I see public restroom right there or something. I see the word public. I don't know about anything else though. Okay, well I see that text and that text is the same. So they didn't write out a whole ass story and then make it a super low quality texture, thus wasting all their hard work. I thought that hand reaching up to the mask was, oh man, that actually kind of spooked me, not gonna lie. Okay, well unfortunately, any of the other logs in this area of the map that I can think of visiting require a security access tuner level 3. We don't have that yet, but we might be getting that somewhat soon. That would be cool, wouldn't it? I probably won't go for those anyway, unless I can later, but I don't... But I don't know if I can later. Sorry, that startled me so much, I forgot to talk. Alright, he's just chilling, cool. I'm glad that he's almost always moving, so the motion tracker is something to work with. Alright, thanks for the wasted time. Where did he even drop? Oh, he dropped up there. Okay, that makes sense. Why am I getting music? Fine, you know what? Just fucking get out of here. Get out of here. Let's get back on track. Let's get to the actual mission location. I just wanted to get that. There is an achievement for finding every Nostromo log in the game. I really hope he isn't on the other side of this elevator when it hits the top. We're just gonna save. This music is not helping. I saved. Okay, well he's definitely not in here. And music's going away. Awesome, okay. Anyway, I actually completely forgot what I was saying. I hope I wasn't in the middle of saying something. Is that a goddamn working Joe? Oh my god, okay. Well, this is what the backtracking experience is like in this game. Where are you going? Where's he going? I'm sorry, where? Are you waiting at the top there? No, you walked away. I'm confused. Let's just climb up, get out of here. If we need to, we can blast him to death, but unfortunately with the alien around, that's gonna be a little harder to make room for. Not like it matters. He literally just walked away. He's like, not my problem. Alright. Whatever. Whatever you want to do. Let's get back to the actual mission location already. The alien has heightened senses. It will spot you quicker than humans or ant... I beg to differ. The alien is freaking blind, and then the humans vaguely look in your direction and they're immediately like raising their guns. Hey, I think I saw something over there. I don't think that's true. That's liar. There's my grammar for you. That's liar. I don't know. Hey, does my security access tuner randomly work on this door for no reason now? I'm just gonna check real quick. Careful not to run. Okay. Careful not to run in these areas because, you know, it is still here. It is still coming after you. Revolver ammo and ethanol. Was that new? I don't remember that being there. Okay. Back through here. San Cristobal. Oh yeah, so in this hallway is the one Seeksin poster I mentioned that was really funny. And I didn't point it out last time I was here, so I'll be sure to do it again. Look at this. This is our CEO joined the journey as a faceless grunt as freaking Slenderman. That's literally Slenderman, but with hair. It's a younger Slenderman. The Slenderman that's hunting you down in the forest is actually like 50 years old or something. I don't know. What can I say, man? He didn't sign up for Keeps. Sponsored. For terminals to unlock map schematics. Whoa, really? I can do that? I don't know how much that matters anymore since we're going to be visiting a lot of familiar locations.
I see a launch on my terminal. Marlow's already taken one of the shuttles.
Damn, he's quick. Okay, what is this? What's going on here? What is that supposed to be? I think that's just a really low quality dust texture.
Waits really did a number on this place.
Alright, aliens chilling in the vents around here. I don't know what vents are up there, but sure. We need to go this way, apparently. I shall follow my orders, given to me by the motion director. Oh yeah, I do want to show real quick. Back in Mission 5, I remember looking out one of the windows in the clinic and being like, I know where that is. And that's because those are the windows up there. It's pretty cool. Let me equip this before I forget to. Can't believe I had the revolver out that whole time. Alright, gonna stay quiet, just gonna stay discreet. So this is the area where Mission 6 took place. Remember this? This was fun. This was super good. And now it's super bad. I'm kidding. Hey, can I get the burger? Can I please get the burger? You had it lit up. Give me the burger. Give me the burger or I will report you for false advertising. Give me the burger. Does that say chick nuggets? That is a way to abbreviate chicken nuggets. Nothing in here. I've been in there before. It's an IV bag sitting in the middle of the hallway. I feel like that shouldn't be there. We just store our IV bags in the middle of the freaking hallway for anyone to see. Ah, here's this guy. This lovely chap. This is, Super Joe. Hopefully I have a big enough space to walk him around here. Okay, okay, good. At this point, buddy, no, you're freaking not. You're not gonna catch me. Look at how slow he is. I'm able to just walk away. Now, the alien is supposed to be here too, right? But where is he? What's this elevator? That's an elevator. Crisis stabilization, I think, is the first level of San Cristobal in Mission 5. Okay, so you can go back there if you need. Okay, that's the operating theater. We've been there. Oh my... Dude, look. Look at this. Look at this crap. Oh my god. Oh, what a scary threat. Ah! He's probably gonna lose me from this, from walking around the corner. Okay, well, here is the objective. Gone! Oh my god. Yeah, alien, you wanna just drop down and take care of me so that I have an actual challenge in this level? Because holy crap. So I think it's right here we want to go. Find an ambulance craft in the San Cristobal Medical Bay. I don't think any of the other doors are an option.
Damn, my access tuner isn't powerful enough.
Marlow got through. There has to be a way.
There does have to be a way. If only we had a level 3 upgrade for the access tuner. You know, I agree, objective. Let's start on the hunt for one. Let's see. Okay, behind the poster maybe? Instant pain relief. Okay, well, that's not what I need right now. Maybe someone stuffed it in here. Inside this locker, perhaps? Unit A0214? Unit B540G? If they're this close to each other, wouldn't they have very similar looking numbers? Whatever. Oh, look! A security access tuner level 3 data cell! Well, that was super difficult to find. 10 out of 10 game design. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult your game like that. Okay. Hack the door, board the shuttle. Good idea, let's do that. I love it when that happens, man. It's so funny. The door just swings open and the xenomorph's chilling right there. It's like a, oh, hey.
Just punch the dash.
You got it. Punching the dash. No! Okay, I deserve that one. It's been a while since the last save, though. I'm gonna have to retread a lot of distance. I didn't think he'd hear me walking that much. But, you know, fair enough. Enemies will react to the beam of your flashlight. Yes, because that was the result of my death there. That was the cause. Oh, man, that was funny. Yeah, we're all the way back here. Whatever, we can make it. Just gotta make the trek. Oh, wait. Can I go that way? I could try. I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to check out more stuff. Alright, cool. That's locked. Never mind. Can't go to laundry. Can't clean our clothes. What a shame. I have to juke the Super Joe again. Or I could also, like, distract him. But actually, that's hard. I can use a flare. That's what you need if you're trying to distract, like, a Joe or a guy with a gun, but not the xenomorph. Or could I... Can I take a shortcut through the... I guess I could. Alright, we gotta do that a little faster next time, maybe? Don't run. Okay, so walking past him here worked. Let's see if it works again. I hope being grabbed and beaten by them doesn't make noise for the alien. Sorry you guys are having to re-watch this whole part again. It's just, that's how it worked. Shit! When they enter the grab animation, it's pretty jump scares. But once I break free, as long as this doesn't make noise, we'll be fine. Get off. Thank you. Well, shit. Okay. Fine with me. I don't get why the alien does that. The alien's like... Maybe it dropped down in the zone where it heard a noise. And then it was like, oh, there's nothing here. Okay, never mind. Facility now clear. Apollo 4. He lost me quicker this time! Oh my god. This game's so weird. Sometimes. The S3, that's just one away from the S4. Let me look at my motion tracker before I enter a room, just in case the alien's chilling behind the door, because that's what got me killed last time. Alright, now I know to go straight over here. Thank you. Hey, can you turn the fuck around? Okay, it's right in here in the room with me. Awesome. Alright, I pretty much have to keep this thing out, so I know which direction it's going. Is it back in the vents? No. It's just sitting still. Buddy. I got somewhere to be, alright? Alright, buddy? I got somewhere to be. Are you seriously going to the... Bruh. Come on. I don't have all day for this. I will flamethrower you again if I have to. And I do. Okay. Took a little bit to decide. Okay, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. It will not drop back down instantly, but it's only in there for like 15 seconds. Gotta move. Alright, go. Going, 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 going!
What about you?
This should be good. I think I actually did have that happen to me last time. The alien was like running towards the room as I was entering in my first playthrough, and it worked out. I stayed alive. This time I was a little, I wasn't quick enough. Okay. The outdoor sections usually look pretty good in this game, but that definitely looks a little low res. Whatever though, I can't complain. Otherwise this game is visually beautiful. It's one of its strongest elements, easily. Not everyone aboard the station is aggressive. Yeah, well, most of them are. There's one of the loading screens that says, like, people in the station are just trying to survive. Don't mess with them and they won't mess with you. Like, are you kidding me? Did you play your own game? That's not how you set up the things to work. The sensor left me. Okay. There was a sensor here on the actual station, but now it's gone. Okay, weird.
Ricardo, can you hear me?
range. Not sure how much longer the link's gonna... No, how much longer the link's gonna last.
For some reason, that lingers on the screen for a while. Well, this is the Anisadora. And you could probably expect there's no xenomorph on here. So, we're fine. The xenomorph didn't climb on the ambulance shuttle and make its way over. I hope not. That would be pretty bad if that's what happened. B. Sorry. Just felt like it. Is there an A behind these windows? I guess we'll never know. We got lockers. To hide from what? Well, you never know. I could be lying to you all. It's not confirmed that there's no threats aboard here. Those look like xenomorphs. Those are literally just like robot xenomorphs. You know they had to be doing that on purpose, making this asset. Like, dude. From the side, it looks like there's two xenomorphs strapped into chairs. Okay, you're not active. Which is kind of nice. Man, look at how bright the flashlight makes everything. That's awesome. Yep, this sure looks like a ship, all right. I remember watching, I think I was about to say this before, and I didn't. Or I meant to say this before, but my thought got interrupted by a loading screen, and now it's about to get interrupted by a log.
We may have broken our losing streak. We've barely been scraping a living the past couple of years, and the Anisadora is starting to look like the wrecks we salvage. Can't say the crew's been faring any better. Then we found that flight recorder. It belongs to a ship, the Nostromo, Weyland-Yutani property. That means there'll be a reward. But then Marlow had an even better idea. Extrapolate the path of the flight recorder to try to find the wreck of the Nostromo. We got lucky. Found a distress signal, and now we're following it. This is it. I can feel it in my bones. He always said he'd do right by me.
The Anisadora are a crew of salvagers. And by salvaging the Nostromo flight recorder unit, they found their way to that planet. And, well, everything else happened from there. Here's a terminal. Anyway, I was gonna say, when I first watched Alien, I was in awe at how accurately Alien Isolation recreated the visuals of that movie, because I was like, oh my god, this looks exactly like the freaking game. It's so cool, because I saw Alien Isolation first before Alien. Signal detected. Marlow says he's just picked up some kind of signal. I've got Lewis trying to decode it now. Could be the Nostromo. Want to come up and see for yourself? Technician's report, 10/24/2137. Stupid American date system. Marlow, I just had to do some much-needed work on the sublight engines. The old girl was complaining so loudly I'm surprised something didn't fall off during the last jump. Everything's holding together for now, but she'll need a full overhaul soon. And not just for the core systems. We keep pushing her like this, and we're going to end up being the only salvage crew hitchhiking through deep space. How would you even hitchhike in space? It's going to be an expensive job, so let's hope you're right about that beacon. Could be our last chance for a decent paycheck. Anyway, I had to reset the door key code afterwards. The new one is 4510, Lewis. I've come to a realization that I'm pretty sure passcode puzzles are like the most complicated puzzle in this game.
We're outside Sevastopol. Marlow and Foster woke up first. She looked terrible. Meeks and me are about to take a shuttle to the station. But well, this has got to break quarantine procedures, right? It's Marlow's ship. She's Marlow's wife. And things got heated. And Meeks got a bloody nose. So, I don't know. Maybe the doctors will give her the all clear and things can get to normal. But if they sniff it out when we get on board, I don't want any part of it. Marlow doesn't pay nearly enough for that kind of noise.
Breaking quarantine procedures. That sounds like that happened after the facehugger got Foster. Got 2 generators to restart here, like we're playing Dead by Daylight or something. That just makes me go like, oh my god, imagine if Dead by Daylight made you spam a button to turn on generators. Oh my god. That would have been like the first thing removed in the first update. If that's what it was like from the beginning. Here's generator number 2. Now there's probably going to be power again? Assuming that's how this works. This is a pretty scary system, not going to lie. I don't like that. What? It's so exposed. You could just reach out and get zapped whenever you want. Whenever you need an extra rush in the morning. That's what it's good for. Hey there. You're the third one. The long-forgotten third generator. Use security access tuner. Sure. Bing. Bang. Damn it. I was open. There we go. Bing, bang, boom. I sure hope we know what we're doing, because I don't. Green, green, green. Okay, green. Green, good. That green even Ugh. How about you don't emit those particles next to me?
Ricardo, in case you're hearing me, I've got the Anisadora's basic power systems back online. Doors should be open. Hopefully some light. Still no sign of Marlow.
Okay, this is just back to this room. Oh yeah.
Hey, Ripley. Welcome to the Anisadora.
Marlow? Where are you, Marlow?
Are you sure he can hear you?
Thanks for switching the power back on. You saved me a job. I only needed it offline temporarily. I had some things to fix.
No problem, I guess? Find Marlow. Let's see what he's up to. From what I can tell, probably nothing that good.
Join my crew. Plenty of free spots.
Ripley, Mulder double-crossed me. He said he'd give me all the data he had on the creature so I could take it to the company, but he...
Taylor? Taylor! Marlow, what are you doing?
What no one else seems prepared to do. Come find me, Ripley. I got something for you.
So Taylor was actually trying to get the creature back to the company. Interesting. Anyway. Somewhere in this room, I'm pretty sure. Yeah! Random facehugger! I don't know why it's here. Did a second facehugger sneak aboard their ship after they were done with the planet? Or is that the facehugger that got Foster? I thought they were supposed to die after they detached from the face. I don't know what that's doing there, but it's the only threat in this whole mission, so... Aside from, you know, the xenomorph in the previous area. Aside from that threat, obviously. Oh, that's a radio turned, flipped on its side. Flipped on its back, I guess. I also like how they say LM Link again, because we're no longer on Sevastopol. It's pretty cool. Sevastopol, speak of the devil. Log number 543374. My god, how many logs did you make? Whatever it was that attached itself to Foster is dead. I found it on the floor by her bed, all curled up like a spider. Foster said she felt fine, but I insisted on putting her into hypersleep. That thing must have done something to her, but maybe I can slow the process. Sevastopol is the nearest station, so I'm gonna get her checked out. Quarantine will be a problem, but I figured the Nostromo flight recorder may be the ticket in. Whatever we have to do, and it was the ticket in for them.
Anisadora, this is Marshal Waits of Sevastopol. Officially, I should deny your request to dock. Sevastopol is currently being decommissioned, and I can't compromise security for unscheduled vessels. However, in the light of the property you found, I will allow a small number of your crew to dock via a short-range shuttle. I must remind you that Sevastopol is entitled to a cut of any reward for return of said property once it's on station. Let me know your decision. Waits up.
Can I shoot cameras? Oh, you can destroy them. So that's something. Does Marlow respond to it at all? That's actually pretty cool. I did not know you could destroy cameras. Good to know. So yeah, the flight recorder did work. Waits welcomed them aboard with open arms. I'm gonna break every camera for fun now. I'm obviously not gonna do it back on Sevastopol. What's with the lag? Frame rate? Hello? Spawning the smoke particles is too much.
I tried to save Foster. Brought up to Sevastopol. Broke all the rules getting her ashore. That was stupid of me. Stupid. You don't beat this thing, Ripley. You can. All you can do is refuse to engage. You gotta wipe out every trace, destroy any clue, stop its infection from spreading. Make sure there's no chance of the human race ever making contact with it again. Because the moment it makes contact, it's won. The company's never gonna know what happened here. Nobody is. I won't allow it.
Sorry, but the only way to do that permanently is to destroy the planet. That's a whole other issue we might have to deal with later on, and also Weyland-Yutani will probably throw a fit if they know people are gonna do that. Because, like, destroying this one, like, I get it, but also, if people just find that planet again, it's gonna start all over again. And clearly, Weyland-Yutani know about that planet, because, you know, in Alien, they made the Nostromo crew go to it to get it, with the express purpose of getting the creature aboard their ship so they could bring it back. So, like, Weyland-Yutani know about it. They're just gonna send some other random ship over there. I guess, though, it has been 15 years and they never did that again. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe not, then. Antibacterial soap? This entire thing for soap? Or that? Is that the soap? Probably. He stole my soap! Who steals soap? Love that video. Ah, save point. Who's beeping? Shut up! Can I shoot screens? Nah. You can break cameras, but you can't shoot screens. Come on, Creative Assembly. You should have been more creative at the assembly. Something. Alright, it's time to slowly reload this thing. Boop, boop, boop. This is gonna be the last time that I'm without an alien and able to use my weapons for a while, so forgive me while I start using them on everything and being all casual and goofing off. What I do, you know? Power core. Just like those things you need in Trailmakers to get your vehicles working correctly. Use terminal. How about that? Oh. No power to turn on the thing that makes power. Again with this. I mean, maybe that's not a generator. I don't actually know. I don't actually know if it is or not. View flight recorder data.
Added report. Personal message. This is for my daughter. Hi, Amanda. I'm recording this for you, my sweetheart, and I hope you get to hear it one day. You see, I got into trouble. My ship, there was an accident, sweetheart, and, we found an alien creature. It was very dangerous, and the only way we could stop it was to destroy the ship. I'm okay. I'm stuck on this lifeboat, long way out, but we had to destroy the ship. We had to destroy the Nostromo. We just couldn't risk bringing that thing home with us. I needed to protect you. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. I'm sure I'll see you very soon. I love you, sweetheart.
Oh my God.
Now you understand.
This is a little awkward, guys.
And then we'll overload the fusion reactor.
That'll turn the reactor into a goddamn nuke. You'll destroy the ship and the station.
It will annihilate every trace of that creature. Ripley, it's the only way. I can't let it live. And I'm not letting the company have it, or they'll just start the whole thing over again.
I recognize that.
Listen to me! We don't have to do this!
Stop! Stop it, Marlow!
Marlow, please.
You heard what your mother did. She understood. If she was here, she'd be helping me. You think she would want company suits on the zip code of that creature? No one must know.
There are still people alive on the station! Marlow!
Monster's not. She was my wife. I loved her. And I killed her.
Well,
I think I was too late. He set it going. He set it going!
Taylor, I'll stop the overload. You have to help me. Go to that console.
Warning. Fusion
don't think there's anything I could do right now. We have to wait a
Open
bit.
the fusion system so I can work on them.
What?
I need power sent to the auxiliary generator. Look for the letters AUX.
I found it!
Okay, here we go. This is the generator. Why do we need... Whatever. Maybe it needs power to generate more power. Something like that. Some bullshit future us would need.
You're doing good, Taylor. Now switch the maintenance terminal from auto to manual. Do you see it?
What's this? Oh my god.
It'll be there, Taylor. Trust me.
How is Taylor not being evaporated right now? Okay, here we go. Gotta hack, gotta hack, gotta hack, gotta hack, gotta hack. It's a 5-digit code. You are time limited in this sequence. Okay, for some reason I thought I failed to press that. That's it. And, oh yeah, and then we do this. Okay. Deactivate fusion relay, go! Nice.
Oh god. You did it! Something's happening. I don't understand. Primary systems collapse. Total system-wide cascade failure.
Fuck! Marlow forced an overload. The ship's gonna tear itself apart.
Critical collapse.
Well, what do we want to do about that, huh, Ripley? Just gonna watch Taylor stumble around in there? Okay, I'm very sorry, but what kind of fucking death scene is that? That is Taylor's death. Rando explosion. After we accomplish the goal of shutting down the reactor overload, and then, oh no, Marlow actually forced it to happen anyway. Although I don't think this resulting explosion will be as bad as it would have been, which is something, I guess, like, I feel like horror games / horror movie deaths are best when they're really well built up. You have time to get to know the characters, or, you know, it's just super suspenseful right before it happens. That's just some random fucking explosion of pushing Taylor against the window, and then you're not even given a second to process it before the game's like, objective updated, escape! This part is so weird. It comes out of nowhere and it feels so random. Like, you don't even have any time to grieve, to feel sad at all. At least I don't, that's how I see it. Alright, at least the escape sequence is cool, but we're done with it now. Collect blueprints to help Ripley learn how to craft after that. Motion tracker can be heard. Oh my god, really? I think those loading screens can appear differently.
Ricardo.
1 second, we're on a new mission, so I'm gonna pause the game right here. I think those loading screens do appear differently when you're flying the shuttle out to the Anisadora. I don't think it showed it in the first one when we were going out there, but there is a new animation where you can see a ship flying away from Sevastopol. I might honestly make an exception to my usual no editing rule and slot in some footage of what that looks like right here, just so you can see it. This is like one of 3 edits I make. Literally all I do to edit these videos is I go in, I chop the video to where I start talking, I put a fade in, I go to the end of the video, I put a fade out, that's it. I set it rendering after that. It's actually really nice. Like, these are super fun videos to make for that reason, because they're so easy. Easy's always fun. Anyway, that was Mission 15. You know, after playing it again, I do like it more than I remembered. I don't think I would really want to lump it in with the rest of these missions. I do think that scene with Marlow could have been done better. I mean, Taylor's death, in particular, could have been done way better. And it's also very weird that, like, didn't Marlow literally say he's going to overload the fusion reactor? Then we stop it, but then Marlow forced an overload. Okay, so he just made it happen no matter what? But this time the explosion didn't destroy the station, at least. Except, well, there's a little asterisk about that. You'll find that out next time. But yeah, that scene with Marlow is so freaking weird. I mean, the Taylor's death specifically. The rest of it is fine. I can actually kind of agree with what Marlow's trying to do. So you can see what Marlow's thinking. It's not like, he's not like an antagonist, per se. The antagonist is the freaking xenomorph. And so I like that about it. Yeah, I'm not so sure I agree with Taylor's quick actions to kill him first thing, but hey, what can you do? That's how the mission went, and here we are now. I mean, yeah, blowing up a whole space station full of innocent people just to destroy an alien, I mean, I don't really have any extra opinions to add to that, actually. I thought I did. I didn't. My brain is returning a blank, so instead of that, I'm gonna end the video there. It was pretty cool, I guess. I think the best part is the scene with the flight recorder data, where Amanda Ripley finally gets to hear her mother's voice for the first time in forever. That's awesome. Aside from that, mission's alright. I don't really love it or hate it necessarily. Anyway, next time on Alien Isolation, we're back on Sevastopol. Let's see what happens from here. Thank you all for watching if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.